Hi, third grade. Today we're going to look at Unit 6, Week 3, Day 2. Let's get started with our drill sounds warm-up. A, Alaska, I, animal, or I. I, itch, I, pine, I. Hi, I. Thank you very much. That's all we're going to do today. Keep it short and sweet. Okay, next we're going to watch this video to learn our new concept for today.
Hi, all you fantastic learners out there. This is Mrs. Cokie, and today we are going to be spelling some words from Unit 6. So for today's lesson, you need to get your dry erase board, if you have one, a marker, and something to erase with. If you don't have a dry erase board like that looks like this, but something that your teacher might have sent you, you can use that. If you don't have either, then you can use a paper and pencil. If you need to pause the video to get to your materials, go right ahead, and I'll see you when you get back. Okay. So in Unit 6, we've been working on words that have the open syllable. And the last time we met, we talked about the open syllable exception I. Last time we met, we read words that had our open syllable exception I. Today, we're going to be spelling words that have our open exception Y. So I want you to repeat this sound, What can say in an open syllable? And I'll give you a hint, two things. Right. The two things that can say in an open syllable are A, and as we learned last time we met, I when it's an open syllable exception. Remember that I makes the schwa sound, which kind of sounds like if or So let's try spelling some words that have our open syllable exception I. So the first word I'd like you to repeat is complement. Good. Let's break that down into syllables. So as I touch my syllable frames, touch your syllable boxes on your dry erase board. Ready? First syllable. Good. Calm. Meant. Nice. Did you hear a schwa in any of those syllables? I did. I heard a schwa in the middle syllable. So let's go back and spell each syllable. What was that first syllable again? Good, calm. And how are we going to spell calm? Right, C-O-M. And tell your hand what to write, C-O-M. Our second syllable was pl. Right, we heard that schwa. Who remembers what vowel we use if the open syllable comes in the middle of the word? Good. We use the vowel I. So how are we going to spell pl? Nice. P-L-I. Tell your hand what to write. P-L-I. And what was our last syllable? Meant. Good. Who can spell meant? I heard ya. M-E-N-T. So let's tell our hand what to write. M-E-N-T. And let's scoop our syllables, read them back to proof our word. Compliment. Compliment. Good. Take a minute and mark up that word. Mark your syllables and mark your vowel sounds. Okay. Did you mark your word like this? A closed syllable that makes a short sound, our open exception, our O with our X, and then we put our schwa symbol that looks like that upside down E, and our last syllable is closed, and we're going to have a short vowel. So hopefully yours looks just like mine. Great. Erase, and we're going to do the next word. All right. I'm going to give you all a compliment right now. You're all doing really great work. Remember, a compliment is when you say something nice or kind to someone. All right, here's our next word. Say evident. Good, let's break it into syllables. Dent. Good. Anybody hear a schwa or in that word? Yeah, you got it. I heard one in that middle syllable. So let's break our word into syllables again, and we're going to spell each one. First syllable was Ev. Good. How are you going to spell Ev? Right, E-V. Tell Ian what to write, E-V. What was our second syllable? Some of you may have said it so it sounded like an it. Some of you may have said it like it sounded like an What do we know that can say it or in the middle of a word in an open syllable? Correct. I. So let's put our I. And our last syllable was dent. Yep. Spell dent. You got it. D-E-N-T. Tell your hand what to write. D-E-N-T. Let's scoop it to proof it. Dent. Evident. Good. Take a minute. Mark up your syllable types. Okay. Hopefully, first syllable's closed, so our vowel is short. Second syllable, we have our open exception. So we're going to put our schwa symbol. And our last syllable was closed, so our vowel is short. We're going to put our brev or breathe over that. Nice. All right. Erase your boards. And we're going to do one more word. Echo this word. Indicate. Nice. Let's break that into syllables. Ready? Touch your syllable frames on your dry erase board. Indicate. Good. Anyone hear a schwa sound in that word? I did too. Right in our second syllable, our middle syllable. Let's go through each syllable and spell it. First syllable was in. How are you going to spell in? Yeah, that was kind of easy. I-N, I-N. Tell your hand what to write. I-N. Our second syllable was right there. And remember, in a multi-syllable word, usually of 3 syllables, that when we hear that it or in the middle, what letter are we going to use to represent that schwa sound? Yeah, so D. How are you going to spell D? Good. D-I. So let's tell our hand what to write. D-I. And our last syllable was, right, Kate. How are you going to spell Kate? Good. C-A-T-E. So let's say it as we write it. C-A-T-E. Let's scoop it to proof it. Indicate. Indicate. Okay, take a minute. Mark up your syllable types. Great. You should have closed syllable for the first one with a short vowel. Open exception. So O with our X, with our schwa symbol over the vowel. And last syllable was, who can tell me? Good, you. Vowel consonant E. So our vowel is long, and we're going to cross out our E because our E is silent. Well, you did a lot of work today, and spelling words with our schwa, I think, is fun. You may have a different opinion, but I'm so glad you were able to join me, and I can't wait to see you again. Bye-bye.
Okay, the last thing that we're going to do together today is our dictation dry erase. So leave those dry erase boards and markers and erasers on out. If you're at home, please grab a piece of blank paper to do the practice along with us. All right, the first sound I want you to write for me is D. Say it, D. Pause the video and then hit play for the reveal. Okay, hopefully you remembered D dog, D. and the suffix ed sometimes. The next sound is going to be t. Say it. T. All right, pause until you're ready. All right, that one is T and ed, the suffix. The last sound, Z. Say it. Z. Go ahead and write it. Okay, hopefully you remembered Z and S, like S as a suffix in bugs. Sometimes it sounds like it could be a Z. All right, the next thing we're going to do is get some current words from Unit 6. You're going to spell the word first and then mark it up. The first word is defending. Say it. Defending. I am the goalie defending the net. Defending. Go ahead and try it. All right, how did you do? Hopefully you realized that there was a suffix on the end that should be circled. The base word has multi-syllables, so you should still scoop each syllable in the base word. Defend. Defending. Great job. Try the next word. Investigate. Say it. Investigate. Investigate. 4 scoops, 4 syllables. The person solving the mystery had to investigate. All right, let's check your spelling first. Ves, V-E-S, T-T-I, gate. All right, did you get closed with a brev? Closed with a brev? Anytime that I, it looks like it would be open, but it doesn't say investigate, does it? So that's the open exception with the schwa symbol up above the I. And then gate is vowel-e, long vowel, silent E. Pause it if you need to fix your markings up, but make sure you're practicing. Okay, the last word I want you to mark is president. Say it. President. Will you ever want to be the president of our country? Try it. All right, let's check and see how you did with president. Check your spelling. Check your markings too, please. The middle I by itself is the open exception with the schwa up above. Great work. All right, next we're going to practice 2 trick words. The first trick word is going to be animals. Say it. Animals. Write it down and then press play for the reveal. All right, check and see how you did. Spell it with me. A-N-I-M-A-L-S. Great work. The next word is many. Say it. Many. Pause, write it, and then check. All right, how'd you do? M-A-N-Y. Many. Very good. All right, erase your boards completely, or if you're at home and have paper, get a nice big space because we're going to do 2 sentences today. The first sentence. Did you estimate what the answer will be? I'll say it one more time. Did you estimate what the answer will be? Try it. All right, check and see how you did. Did you get a capital letter? Check your spelling with each word. Compare it to the spelling on your paper. And did you get the question mark? I was asking you something, so hopefully you didn't put a period, you put a question mark. And look at my scoops. Did you estimate what the answer will be? All right. We're going to do one more sentence, so get ready. The last sentence is, get the domino game in the kitchen. That's it. Get the domino game in the kitchen. Try it. All right, check to see how you did. Capital letter at the beginning. Check your spelling with domino and kitchen. Did you put a period at the end? And check my scoops. Get the domino game in the kitchen. I chose 2. All right, check over your work. And 3rd grade, that's all I have for you today. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.